Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to my garage on GTA 5 online. So just before we get started, I just want to point out that you won't see any unrealistic builds in here. Everything is pretty much as realistic as it gets, so you won't see any F1 tires or crazy paint jobs. I like to keep my garages very nice and neat and clean. So starting off in the Grotti garage, you see I got just a couple Grottis in here. I got the Omaggio right here. I went for a Mansory type build on this. A lot of forged carbon fiber everywhere. Really liked how that one turned out. Then we have the Turismo. Went for a FFX type build with the tire letters. I really like that they were able to put in more customizations for this car. Really like that one. And then of course I have the Testarossa. I went with the smaller tuner wheels, made them chrome. I wanted to get as close as Testarossa as possible. So yeah, I really liked how this one turned out. Then of course we have this, I think it's a Tally GTB. Not so sure, but I do like how this turned out. And correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I just know it's based off the Ferrari Roma, so we're just gonna call it a Roma. And then of course I got the 250 GTO. Went ahead and put the chrome Dayton-like wheels on there, gave it a really classy look. Left the 10 off because I like how it looks like that. And if you're wondering, these colors are all from the LS car meet. Got this one over here. Really love this car. Really nice looking. It's very. They took their time on modeling this one. They really did. And of course, I got the TDF. I went with the red with the bronze wheels. I think this looks really good. I like this combo on Ferraris in real life. So definitely wanted to, get it looking that good on the game. Here's a Cheetah. Based off of the Enzo. I put the wheels on that looks like a little Ferrari emblems. I really like how this looks. It's damn shame that they removed that. And of course, my favorite, got the Ferrari F40. Love how this looks. They did a really good job modeling it in the game. And of course, just moving on over to the second floor, we have the Pagani garage, starting off with this beautiful color combination. I like how this olive turned out on the Ignis, as well as this Torero. Tried to make it look like the a limited edition version that I seen. Really, the Zentorno. Wish we get a Aventador looking car. I mean, this is the closest we're gonna get for right now, so I guess fuck it. And then the Murcielago. Really liked how this one turned out. I'm not the biggest fan of the Pagani rear end on the Infernus. I wish it had a more Murcielago. Like this Diablo, this purple on beige, typical 90s color combination. Really love how this one looks. And of course kept the stock wheels on there because of course it's a Diablo. I'm not changing the wheels. Then we come over here, got the Urus white on white. I'm a big fan of the turbofan wheels. You'll see that in a lot of this video. Very big fan of the turbo wheels. I like how this Urus looks. Nice and clean. Then of course got the Gallardo with the blue. I seen this in this spec and I really love it with this pearlescent blue, this metallic blue with the wheels. I think it looks really nice. And of course got the Huracan. I believe this is based on the Super Trofeo. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but I like this spec with the white carbon roof and the beige wheels. And of course got the Monroe, based on one of the most beautiful exotic cars of all time. In fact, the granddaddy of exotic cars. If it wasn't for that, you wouldn't have pretty much any other exotic car. And then, of course, we got the Countach Red 25th Anniversary Edition. Really love how this turned out. Really very clean. And let's move on. So next we got of course, we got the luxury garage. Starting off, we have the Rolls-Royce Cullinan Black. I like the red on the seals, matches the red brakes. Wanted to keep it looking very classy. Didn't want to put anything crazy on it. And then we have the Range Rover. Not the biggest fan of the back of this car, but I do love the design. I think Rockstar Games did a really good job with the porting over this model. Looks damn near like the real one, like the red interior with the color. And of course, we got the Maybach 62 or the Cognoscenti, whatever you want to call it. I like this. It's got a metal on the secondary, and the primary is just a blue classic, no pearlescent. And then we have the Rolls-Royce Phantom. Really like this one. This does have a modded plate. Got the North Yankton plate on it. I wanted to keep it simple and classy with this one. So yeah, I really like how that one turned out. And then we have the Maybach, the newer Maybach black classic primary with the matte black secondary with the white interior. Looks really crispy. Really like that one. And then we got the black badge. Wanted to make some Rolls-Royce black badges, so we got the super diamond drop top. I like the wheels on these. Gives it a really classy look, especially with I put metal. I always tend to put metal as a secondary for cars, luxury cars of this caliber. So just want to make it look classy. The Windsor, of course. I do like that this one has colored interior. I wouldn't change the interior color. I think it looks really nice, and it has the little wood inserts, makes it a little bit special. And then, of course, I have the Bentley Continentals. I got the Super Sport replica right here. Really love how this turned out. Really glad that those wheels follow the same pattern that the wheels do in real life. And then I have a regular Continental GT. It's based off the Speed. The wheels literally look like the wheels from the Speed. I really love this color combination with the metallic graphite and the burgundy interior. And then, of course, I have the Flying Spur. I really like how this one turned out. I love the muted colors with the muted interior colors. That's really a theme of mine. I love doing that. So with that, let's start heading to the next garage. I believe it's Porsche. Of course, we're in the Porsche garage. Gotta have that. Gotta have a lot of comments. So starting off, got the GT2. Well, GT3, GT2 RS looking one. And then I have the Turbo S black with the red interior. Really like this. I really love these wheels, and I love the duckbill spoiler. It makes this car stand out just a little bit more. I mean, you lose the active arrow, but I honestly think it looks better. And then you have the Comet Cabrio. I really love this color. I love the interior color, that muted brown. Of course, this is the one from the robbery. I did have another one, but I sold that one and bought this one. And then getting back into I really like the color combo on this one. I love how that red looks. I love those wheels. This is those are probably one of my favorite wheels to put on cars in this game because they look pretty realistic. I like those. And of course, I love the car as well. Cannot go wrong with comments, bro. Cannot go wrong with comments. You gotta have comments in your garage. You ain't got comments, you ain't got a garage. Anyway, moving on to this one. Based this one off the Roof GT. Like the wheels give me a roof vibe, especially with the color. I like that with the color. It gives me a really good roof vibe, or rough, whatever the hell you want to call it. And then we have the Roof Yellowbird. Really love how this one turned out. Love the center lock wheels. Looks really good. Really big ass spoiler, but what can you do? You gotta do what you gotta do what you can on this game. You can't make the most realistic things possible. And then of course I have the Astron Custom, or Macan, whatever you want to call it. I like how this turned out with the black, with the you know, with the livery on the bottom. I also like the wheels on it, gives it a nice sleek look. And then we move over to the Cayman. Went with the basic, very basic spec with this one. Blue, metallic blue with the sand brown interior. Might change it, but I don't know. I don't really drive that one that much. I do like the Cayman in real life, but I might make it a GT4 replica. Then we move on to the Taycan. Really like this one. Very clean. I like the white with the blue on the font. Really goes together with this car. Ties it all together. And of course, you got the 811 or the 918. Left it with the regular wheels because why the fuck would you change the wheels on this? The wheels are perfect stock. Leave it alone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So yeah, really, really like this one. So yep, that is the Porsche garage. And please be sure to like and subscribe, grab some snacks because it's going to be a long, long video. And moving on to the Dubachis. Got the Wagner here. So the spec I went with on this one is it was like a media spec. It was British Racing Green with the yellow trim. And then of course the Champion. Really, really love this one. Love the inboard suspension. Looks really cool. Love the color choice with the interior, that baby blue with the metallic paint. And the wheels just tie that car all together. And then, of course, for the 007, I had to put the crew color on here because I had to get that emerald pearl that is available on the real car, which you can't get in this game, but you can with the crew color. This turned out magnificent. Love it. Love Astons. And then, of course, got the Spectre. I don't know. I don't really fucking with the Spectre like that. I like it, but it just, I don't know, something about this car. It's the shape, how short it is. It's just it's a beautiful car, don't get me wrong, but moving on to something actually beautiful. This, honestly, I think one of the best looking cars in the game, in my humble opinion, the paint I went with that color. That is a very good, accentuates the curves on the car. And then moving over to the Exemplar. Yeah, this one, this is more of a standstill. When you shoot the suspension out, this thing sits really, really nice on the ground. So I really like that. Love the color choice. I'm hurrying, about to trip in here. And then also on the Cabrio Rapid GP. Love the wheel choice, love the color, love the pearlescent. You know, these cars don't really have that much customization, so you gotta make do what you can. This one as well. This color just pops. Really, really good looking colors for for Rapid GTs. You just gotta stay with the metallic. And then of course I got the classic Rapid GT. I love driving this. Really good, it's a good driver's car. Like, I come from Gran Turismo, so the theme I have for my garage is I try to make them look as realistic as possible. In GTA standards, that means tuner wheels. I don't want giant wheels. I keep standard wheels on there. I just try to make it look as realistic as possible. I'm not trying to go around with chrome paint jobs and F1 tires. No disrespect, but that's not my forte. So yeah, I got the classic over here. Wish I could get rid of them damn guns, but it is what it is. So that ends I believe the Eclipse garage. I think that was floor 5. So now here we go to the JDM, the first JDM garage. Got the Datsun mixed with a 2000 GT in the back. Really like the color caramel in this one with the ivory wheels and the carbon pieces. And then for this the RX-3, I was looking in a magazine. Well, I was looking online and I seen this dope ass fucking spec that was in this Speed Hunters. I had to make it on here. It came out really, really nice. Really, really, really nice with the wheels and the metallic on the matte paint glitch. And of course got the Warner. Gotta have a Warner. Kind of hard to make this car look good sometimes, but I think this one came out. I think this came out pretty good. I like the wheels on it. Then we moving on to the AEA6. So this one is stock. I wanted a stock one. This one looks just like the factory Toyota one. Same wheels, literally the same wheels. If you look it up, those are the same exact wheels, which is a cool nod to classic JDMs from Rockstar. That you can get the actual OEM AEA6 Sprinter Truno wheels in GTA. Though that's pretty cool. And then moving on to the actual Futo coupe, wanted to do the same, keep it stock. I just wanted to make it factory fresh. You feel me? Like, I don't want it to look all crazy. Like I have other Futos, as you're gonna see from this video, because trust me, your boy got a lot. So, and then with the Sultan RS, don't like the Benny's one because that fucking ugly ass side exhaust. I'm not really messing with it. So I'd like to keep it fresh, keep it simple builds in this garage. You see, this is just the main. This is my pseudo Gran Turismo garage. You'll see from going up these stairs, but they gotta make it so we can run, man. This is but all right, so moving on to the Dinka floor, or the Honda floor, of course. So we got the Civic Type R. So yeah, I got the Civic Type R. I'm surprised Honda let them get away with this. Either Rockstar got too much money, or they just don't care no more, because this looks exactly like a Civic Type R. But you know, I'm a big fan of that car, and I wanted to make it look like a Type R in real life. So that's why it looks the way it does, and I think I did a good job on it. Then moving over, got the Euro spec Type R. Wish this car had a little bit more customization. The customizations they have on it are so trash. What is that front lip, Rockstar? What's going on, bro? Just give us some carbon pieces for this. It'll make it look good. And of course, got the Hero, the EK9. So this is a crew color. It's white, but it's got a little bit of a regular, like, reddish tint to it. So I tried to make it as because I had to do the hex crew color thing. But yes, the championship white. Got the championship white as wheels as well. But the wheels are just frost white because we can't edit the color of the wheels for some reason. And wouldn't that be great to actually edit the crew color of the wheels? Just food for thought. Anyway, moving on to the EG Coupe in the 90s fantastic teal. Love this color. I love this color on cars in real life. I would paint my car that I have in real life this color. I have which I plan on doing more videos about my actual cars. I got a 1999 Lexus GS 300 slammed to the ground. Then I also have a LS 400, 1997 LS 400. Anyway, back to GTA. So here's a S2000. Really like how this looks. I actually have an auto art model of this same exact car in 1/18 scale. Same color interior. Might change the red because it's a little bit too spicy. That red's a little too spicy. And we got the Blista, the CRX. Can't go wrong with the CRX. I did white on white. I really like the wheels for this. Kind of makes it look like, you know, a little bit of a concept car. So really like how that one turned out. And then moving on to the Prelude. This car does not get a lot of love for some reason. I mean, you can slam this thing on his nuts, but yep, put on some chrome lowrider wheels. I wanted to keep it kind of factory fresh, that 90s vibe. I wanted to keep it that. The type of car you can just ride down the road listening to SWV. Yeah, Rain on Me. One of my favorite songs, by the way. And now, walking around, have to go up these stairs. Rockstar, if you're listening to me, please, my God, do something about these stairs, bro. Why can't we run sprint in the garage? But here's my favorite level. If you play Gran Turismo, which I'm pretty sure you all do, this is the level, bro. All the hero cars. This is based off the time trial, the license test on trial mountain, you know, which one you got to do the license test in the R32. It took me a long time to get this color just right for this car. Of course, I went with the tuner wheels, chrome. As you can see, I have a lot of damn elegies, so I had to get a stock one for the JDM Garage #1. Just really love that one. So for the Supra, I went with because everybody has a Supra, but they have it in like blue, yellow, red. I wanted something different. And I know Toyota had a factory color that was green. So I went with the green, and also went with the chrome tuner wheels, of course, because I don't want no racers up here. So with the white interior inserts, I think that looks good. It's got a pearlescent gasoline green to it. Okay, so it got the pearlescent gasoline green, so I like that. And then moving over, we got the Spirit R RX-7. Now, if you're a fan of JDM, you know this car, you know the FDs, and also the Infiniti Mazda's luxury brand had the Infiniti FD, and they came with BBS wheels. So I wanted to put BBS wheels on here, BBS-like wheels. So I really love how this one turned out. Very clean. One of the most beautiful cars in the world. In fact, Doug DeMuro, or Daddy Doug DeMuro, literally rated this car a 10. I agree with him. Damn. Just gotta look at it again. Just take in the beauty. All right, now moving on, we got the 22B. This is a crew color because I couldn't get the correct World Rally Blue in this game. So I had to make the crew color to get the perfect World Rally Blue. Really like with the pearlescent. The real car had a slight pearlescent tint to it as well. So, and this one also has the interior, the correct interior too, with the matching blue seats. Now, I really love tuner wheels for classic JDMs, man. It just gives it that vibe. Like, it's a realistic car, not the bullshit that I be seeing with the I cannot stand F1 wheels, bro. I'm sorry. But anyway, moving on to the Celica GT4. Put the 3 spokes on here. I tried to get the wheels as close to the real wheels on this car as possible. The same thing, white interior inserts. I just wanted to make the car look factory. Here's a Evo / GC8 Impreza. So we got the Evo 9 rear bumper, but it has a Evo 5 front end. But really love this car. It's a nice, fun car to drive. It's really quick. Put the tuner, of course, tuner chrome wheels. And the interesting thing about this is the headlights. So if you look at the headlights, they look like Evo headlights because it has the white outer inserts versus the regular one that has the chrome. Makes it really look like an Evo. Then, of course, had to do a 2-tone Midori green S13 because why the hell would I not have this car in this garage? Put the BBS type wheels on it. This is very clean. I love this car. Very clean build. All right, moving on. Now we in the Jags and Lotus. So starting off, we got the XJ220. I went with a dark purple on this because that was a factory color. That was a pretty rare option. Really like this one. These wheels just make this car pop because the wheels that it come with are so trash. Don't like them. Fun facts about this car. So the XJ220 in this game actually has the Concepts V12 from real life versus, like the V6 that it came with. It came with the twin turbo V6. This one actually has the actual engine that was supposed to be in the production car, but Jaguar cut out because they didn't have the funds. So that's a cool nod. And then, of course, we have the Lotus Emerage. Such a weird name. I love how this turns out. I stuck with the factory wheels because I think they look the best on this car. I also love the paint. Did not know that the O slot is actually a reverse light, which is actually pretty cool. But you can see it's there's a brown pearlescent in there. Of course, the Lotus. Okay, I know it's a coil, but that's a damn Lotus, man. Come on, you're not fooling anybody. You're not fooling anybody. That's a Lotus Elise. It's a Lotus Elise, and it's staying in the Lotus Jaguar garage. So, really like this. They did a good job with this car. I just wish it had I wish it was an actual Lotus in the game, but it's close enough. It's a Lotus. We all know it's a Lotus. Everybody knows that's a Lotus. And moving on to an actual Lotus, we have this Spree in British Racing Green. It does have a pearlescent to it. I did keep it on the BBS wheels, even though I think those wheels are too big. I think they look perfect on this car, and I don't want to change it. I think this turned out really, really well. So I'm just going to keep that the way it is. I like the way it looks. And of course, I got the machine guns on the front in case I try hard. And then I have this F620. I do like the Cabaret red on here. And fun fact, this is a glitched car. This is a Simeon car. I stole it and got the 2 stars and had to jump in the garage real quick, and it just stayed. Now I'm just gonna keep it. I can't modify it, but technically it's a glitch car. And then moving on, so moving on to this, Rockstar knocked it out of the park with the details on this car. I am a sucker for details because I play Gran Turismo. You know, Gran Turismo has the best car models in any video game in history. And so looking at this car has so much detail on it. Like, everything is modeled. The engine has a good model. All the like the little buckles on the little tie downs on the hood, they're all modeled and they're leather. They definitely put their heart into this one, and I hope for GTA 6 that we can get cars that are modeled to this degree. Same for the 500, the Grotti 500, the classic one. So moving on, here we go. I'm going up the stairs again because for some reason they just won't let us sprint. Honestly, I could have edited this out, but why would I do that? All right, so second floor, Audi, and a Paul Walker Special for some reason. But so moving on, we have the 10F. I wanted to make this look like the R8 GT because that's one of my favorite R8s. I feel like this is the closest you can get to looking like the R8 GT. It even has the parts from the back of the R8 GT, the little spats on the rear bumper. I think that's really cool. I like how this one looks. And then, of course, I got the 9F. Got to have the 9F, but I wanted to do it in, I don't know if you played Test Drive Unlimited, but in Test Drive Unlimited, when you went to the casino to win this car, sometimes it would spawn in a really rare blue, and this is that same blue. And, of course, I put the metal on the grates. They still don't match, but it's close enough. Who cares? I like how this looks. It turns out really good for the 9F. Then moving over, we have a stance car, even though it's not really stanced right now. We have the S4. This thing gets really low, and it has really, I like the wheel choice on this. I like the color combination. When it gets, this is the rare cars in the game. When you slam it with the tuning menu, it don't look like shit because the fitment is actually nice. So that's good. Then I have the Drafter. This is based off a car that I've seen in Top Gear. It's the same color. I'm a fan of the Drafter. You don't really see these a lot. A lot of people don't really be driving these like that, which is crazy because this is a very popular car in real life. So, I mean, who doesn't love a good Audi, right? Then I have the Ricotta. So this one has a matte black with a pearlescent white to give it like a frost color. Really like how this turned out. Love the wheels on it. Everything just came together neatly. And the Ricotta looks like a car that is actually purchased through the in-game website. This don't look like a street car. Of course, I had to make the damn Brian's Eclipse, bro. I mean, I claimed it in the salvage yard robbery, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. We just gonna make a Paul Walker special. And it seems like I'm the only one that do the interior right, because the actual hero car had white seats. And then of course we have the Project 8. Love this car. Love the color. This is probably the best sounding V8 in the game. They really put their time into recording the audio for this car. Plus it looks fucking badass. Let's not even, it just looks badass. And that is a factory color as well. So that is this side. So let's go up the stairs. Oh god. Oh my god, I'm about to pass out. Oh shit. Okay. To one of my favorite levels, we have the AMG and specialty Mercedes level. So starting off with the Krieger, it's the Krieger, based off the AMG GT1. The wheel choice for this car. I love the turbofan wheels on this. They look very similar to the real wheels, but they give it like it's a different type of vibe for this. I love how this looks. And then of course I call this the Kanye car, because I can never for the life of me remember what the hell this car is called in real life. I just remember Kanye was driving it. This is a good cruiser. Honestly, I just wanted to keep it up here just to, have some company with the Krieger. But it's a good looking car. Rockstar did their thing on this, especially with the interior. One of the best detailed interiors in the game. And then we have the Gullwing, the SL, of course, with the side pipes. So I'm guessing this is probably like based off a race car. Just wanted to keep it stock, keep the stock wheels on there. I think it looks really good. And then we have the AMG GT, but this is the GTR, with that beautiful, I don't know what this color is, but oh my god, this color in real life is insane. I seen one at my local Mercedes dealer that had an AMG GTR in the same color, and I fell in love. And if you live in Charlotte, hey, I also do driving vids in real life too. So, or when I'm riding a train and I try to do anything type of vlogging. Well, not those type of vlogs, just, you know what I'm saying, 704 stand up. So we have the SO Black Series, one of my favorite Mercedes in real life. Wish they had a one that looked more like it on here. And then of course we have the Schwarzer. I absolutely love this car. Graphite matte with a pearlescent white finish with the AMG stripes. I love how this turned out. Very clean. And it has the race interior, but it doesn't have the roll cage. So one of my favorites. And then, of course, got to have the S65 AMG. I went white with a red interior for this one. Really loved how that turned out. Not the biggest fan of the fitment for this car. Another favorite garage of mine, got the Uber mods. Got this 5 Series Touring in this is Austin yellow, BMW factory color. It's a crew color. Love how that color turned out. Got a 100% color match to that. And then we have M2. I like this color as well. Yasmarina, my bad. Yasmarina blue M2. Did want to do the Long Beach blue, but everybody got that goddamn color, so hell no. Want to do something different. Then we have the M3 GTS. Big fan of the Sentinel. I like how it looks. I like the wheels on this because they're not too big. It makes it look, looks like the real one. And then we got the M6. The Zion XS. A lot of people don't realize that this is a pretty rare car. Like they barely spawn. Like you got to look out for that Zion XS on the back. And it does come with you can do a modification with the roof. I got the carbon roof with it. And we got the classic 6 Series. Fucking hate Rockstar for taking this car out the game, but no, I'm just playing Rockstar. You know I love you. But yeah, man, I don't understand why they took. I don't even understand why they took out cars. There's something about that people weren't using them. That's bullshit. Come on now. It's just driving sales to shark cards. But anyway, got the E30 M3, one of my favorites. I love these wheels. You see them on a lot of my cars in the game. Definitely a big fan of the E30 M3, one of the best BMWs in real life, in my humble opinion. So going up the stairs, I do believe this is where I have just some regular, just a variation sports cars. Starting off the Ford GT, I don't like them big ass wheels that come on the stock ones, so I went with these tuner wheels. I think they look really good. It gives it a more realistic look. And I went with the graphite metallic to match the factory color that they have. I wish I could put stripes on it. Hopefully in an update they'll let us have they'll let us be able to put stripes on it. And then moving over, we have the Corvette ZR1. Like how this turned out with the blue, the Le Mans blue with the beige interior, Grandpa spec interior, but ZR1. Then we have the NSX. I don't. This is a blank slate for this one. I don't know what to do with this one. I don't know if I want to paint it a certain color. I kind of like how it looks with the black, or put a crew color. I'm not sure. We're gonna come back to this one. I do like the wheels on it though. Then we have the Serrano, definitely an underrated car. I think a really, really good looking car. They did a good job on modeling this car. I know it looks like a Jaguar front and back. The front is definitely from an F-Type, but it's a really good looking car, and I like the wheels on it. Of course, we have everybody's favorite, the Carbon is Air. I used to have an account from 2013 from PS3 where, back then when everybody's giving trillions of dollars with bounties. My garage was, well, we didn't really have that much, but this reminds me of the Carpenter's era I had back then. It didn't look this good with the ray tracing and all the reflections and all that stuff, but I mean, yeah, Carpenter's era is one of my favorites. Definitely had to have it. Then we have the Bestia GT. I'm a pretty big fan of this in real life. It's kind of a wild card for Ferrari, a shooting brake. So let's move on. Also like how to keep my garages. There's a certain theme with my garages, like the garages match what type of car. So here we go with the Trifade section. And yeah, like I was talking about the garage. So here we have, I wanted to keep this, I like the stock wheels on it because it has the brand, the center caps. So definitely want to keep those. I tried to go with the French blue with the black. And then for the Chiron, I went with the red with the black. Really like how this one turned out. I like how red complements beige leather interiors. Because for both my cars in real life, they're both white. My LS is two-tone, and then my GS is just one single tone, but they both have black interiors, so I like how that complements too. But I like, so it's a Super Sport, of course, the orange with the black. I love the outer. I remember back when we first started, like with 2013, everybody, you had a chrome adder, man. You was on top of the world. You felt like you was on top of the world, didn't you, with that chrome adder? But anyway, the money wheels. But this is based off the Flood P1 that Tavares got, which he, did his thing with, turned into a little SEMA car. But yeah, this is based off the flooded P1 that was sitting on the toilet. So. And And the T20 definitely the best looking supercar in the game. I said what I said. Then we have the F1 LM. I love this car, man. I love the wheels. The wheels look so similar to the actual wheels on the car. Not like I was saying, man. Tuner wheels is my thing. I like making the car look as realistic as possible. And with GTA, that could be hit or miss. Then we have the Senna. This is in a volcanic orange color. You'll see the pearlescent. But yeah, this is in the volcanic orange. I love how this looks, especially in the sunlight. Not really the biggest fan of the Senna in real life, but I think this looks actually better than the Senna in the front. And of course, got the Koenigsegg. Went with a blue interior because I seen the one that Doug DeMuro was driving in his review, and this is the same spec. Love the white on the blue, with the carbon wheels. And I think it looks really good. Moving on to the second JDM garage, we got the drift cars. Got this very, very bribing ass fucking S13. I love how this looks. I wanted to do like a street drift, or like an Ebisu build. Then we have the FD. This is in the Aspida Drink Aremia type of livery. I really love how this turns out with the white wheels, the white Volks, CE28s. I believe they're based off of that. And then we have the Truno, the AEA6 in a drift livery. Just try to keep the drift cars looking realistic as well. That's the name of the game, realism. We want F1 tires. We don't do that shit here. Go somebody else's video. But like and subscribe. And then we have the G35. This craziest thing. Really look just like they really like this line right here. If you look at it, they look like the actual cars, bro. All right, cool. And then we have the Redox Supra. This is based off of the Redox current Time Attack Supra. Love how this turned out. I love that I used the Volt CE28s for this as well. And then we have the Intruder. This reminds me of my cars in real life, except mine are white, but my actual cars are way lower than this one. But yeah, I got the Intruder. Love the VIP kit on it. Love the wheels on it with the white, and I love the paint job. And it's got the low grip tires. Thing drifts like it's on drift tuning. Then we have the SC300. I wish it had a rear bumper. It just, I don't know, that rear bumper kind of blowing me, but I like how this looks. It does get low as hell when you go to the interaction menu, so that's good. I love this. I love the color combination. And this is a crew color for this EG Coupe. I went with these wheels because they remind me of the Emits. But yeah, this is a crew color. This is like a Carolina blue. You know what I'm saying? I gotta represent my state. UNC blue, Carolina blue. Like, I like how low it gets when you, but this with the EK9 right here, this thing is pretty low. It's got the tilty wheels. I wish they had better fitment. I wish I could bring them wheels out so I could get this stance looking right, get the fitment looking better, but I like how it looks. And then we got the Millennium Jade R32. One of my favorite elegies. I love how this looks. It took me a long time to come up with this combination because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for this car. But I think the Millennium Jade with the BBS mesh wheels really sets it off. Really like how this looks. All right, and moving on, we got the Rally Garage. So starting off, we got the 22B, of course, in the iconic Rally livery. I wish we could change the seats though. And then we have the Celica GT4. This livery, I don't believe this livery might exist in real life. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm still waiting to get the level 187 in the LS car meet so I could put that Castrol livery on. Then we have one Kuruma. This is this is just a rally build that I built for my rally. I built a rally track, the San Andreas WRC track. Definitely check that out in the Rockstar Creator. Then another one, just some rally Kurumas. I do like that they give us more options for liveries now with the Kurumas. The base model Kuruma, not the armored. And then over here I have a Futo, Rally Futo. This is really good on my rally track as well. It put up a pretty damn good time. Almost as fast as those Group B cars over there. Once we get over there, I'll talk more about those. But really cool little Rally Futo. And if you know, you know. Back when the Mini Coopers used to rally and do the little World Rally Championships back in the day. So this is one based off of that one. 69 is crazy though, but then we have a off-road Comet with the Redwood livery. It's more like a Dakar car versus a rally car, but you know, whatever. I mess with it. It's in the rally garage. It's gonna stay. But I like that as well. Then moving over, then we have some Group B cars. We got the Lancia Stratos, or you know, whatever part of the world you're in, Lancia. It's Lancia, bro. But we have the Lancia Stratos with the gold wheels. Got to get the gold wheels on this to make it complete. To complete the look, put the gold rough weld wheels on there. Then we have the RS200 in the actual correct WRC livery. This car has a lot of detail in the back. It's a good car to run on my WRC track. And then of course, finishing it off with the rally, we got the legendary S1 Quattro short wheelbase with some damn MR2 taillights. But yeah, one of my favorite Group B cars, and it has Opel Kadett headlights. Next we have the Racing Garage. We have the Sauber C9. I know it's supposed to be black wheels, but I absolutely love those wheels because those wheels are from the 787B, the Mazda 787B. Then we have a touring car E30, the Debonair. I think this is based on the Jaeger. I think it was the Jaeger something. It was an orange one. I can't remember correctly, but this is based on that. And then we have a Boss 302. This is based on a classic Trans Am race car. Really love this one. This is a very fun car to drive, and it looks bad ass. And that's not even my humble opinion. This thing just looks badass. And then if you play Gran Turismo 4, you would be very familiar with this Corvette right here. This is the this is one of those the C4 race car, the race car. It was literally just called the race car, but it was based off. It was an actual race car too. So I had to make that. And then we have of course, we have the Shelby with the Carroll Shelby livery. Really I love the wheels on that. The stock one has those giant ass wheels. Had to take them off real quick. So, then we have a NSX in the JGTC or Super GT, and not that Super GT. Shout out to Super GT, makes the best Gran Turismo content. But we have this NSX JGTC car. I like that with the wheels, the Volk TE37Vs. Okay, and then we have a S2000, of course, with the Spoon livery, atomic tires. But yep, Spoon S2000. Really cool, really nice. The interior is actually race spec, so this is a fun car to drive on the track. Then we have the EK9 Spoon race car. I love how Rockstar plays tributes, because the 59, the real cars had 95, so they just flipped that. They just flipped that shit around. But yeah, I love a good EK9. Then we have an R32. This is based off of, this is a Group A race car. I think it was STP, actually. The STP Tizen Group A racing car. And of course, we got the one over there. You already know we had to get that one. We got the legendary Calsonic GTR, but in the game, of course, it's called Monmot, which is still an electronic company. So they keep them with the lore. But yeah, this is dope. I love this thing. The correct wheels, just love it. All right, next we got the my people's garage. But now we got the Dodge Challenger. We got the Dodge Challenger Demon. I went with the muted, like Nardo gray with the red interior, and then we got of course, we got the splitter guards on this. We got the splitter guards on the Charger. I like the color on this. So we got the Hellcat, got the kitty cat, the Hellcat, and then we have the Terminator Cobra. So I went with it was a multicolored Cobra. Maybe it even has the same interior too. It's like the Mazur or whatever. Then we have an Impala over here, really classic, just simple, clean Impala. My boy in real life got a car just like that. And then of course we got the Impala SS, one of my favorite sedans to come out of America, bro, for sure. And they did this car justice on this game. Had to put it on the more realistic wheels. But man, that literally is just and I mess with that because this garage just looks like actual cars in real life, which a lot of the cars in this game do. Because I mean, this car looks just like it looks like a Trans Am. It looks like a WT20 Trans Am. The tail lights are the same. So Rockstar definitely got some money because these cars just look like the cars in real life. Of course, we got Eleanor Gone in 60 Seconds. Very clean, very cool, and pretty good movie. If you haven't watched it, I really suggest you watch Gone in 60 Seconds. And then we have a Boss 302 stock. Had to get a stock one and a race one. Killed it with these car models. Love it. And then we have the Charger. So this is based off a Charger Super B, but I also have one that's based off a regular base model Charger as well. But yeah, Charger Super B, that color, the dew yellow. That looks closest to the actual color. And then of course we have this beautiful Challenger. This is based off of the AAR CUDA. I know that's a different car, but technically it's not really a different car, it's the same damn car. But yeah, this is the Gauntlet AC. And then we're in the other muscle garage. We got the Corvette right here. I love this color. It's a beautiful car. And then we got the Smokey and the Bandit Special. We got the blue on white Camaro. Then we got the IROC red on white chrome wheels. Got the this is nice with the super sport stripes on it. We got the Grand National, the base model Charger I was talking about. We got it's like a Ford Torino. I still don't know what this was based off. Looks like an Australian car though. And then we have the Camaro. This would be a RS because this wouldn't be a super sport. Then we got the Lowriders. Had to do it with the Lowriders. We got this Grand National. This thing looks really cool. Got the chain license plate. Love the wheel choice on here. I like the pinstriping. I like the paint job, everything. And then we have the Buccaneer. Drop top Buccaneer, gold type Dayton's. The pearlescent matches the interior. Got the subs in the back. I think people in this game should give lowriders a lot more love. And then I got the Picador, but Lowrider Special. This is dope. You don't see this. So I just wanted to have something like a little bit special. I wish I had hydraulics, but at least to get the paint. You know what I'm saying? At least to get the paint. And then not really a lowrider, but we do have what is it, a Lincoln Continental. I'm so sorry, Lincoln Continental with the top down. This is a good cruiser. I wish I had wood interior, but you know, can't have it. You can't have everything. All right, moving on. We got the big dog, the big Eldorado. Keeping it stock. I just like how it looks stock. Love the wheels. Just want to keep it just that way with the dual antennas. That's all it's going on. That's all I'm doing to it. And then moving over, we have the Primo. So this is the Lowrider Primo. Really, I wanted to keep this classy. It's so white. Double antennas, dual antennas. You know, subtle things like the plate, shroud, the wheels, the engraved wheels. Like that's a fire build. And then we have the got the drop top with the pinstripe. Is subtle with the gold Dayton's, the white interior, the plaque in the back. It's just a nice subtle lowrider. And then I wanted to do like, you know, like you go somewhere, you see like a street lowrider. This is what this is, a street lowrider. Nothing too flashy, just red interior, system, and chrome work. So nothing crazy, and good looking wheels. And then we got the this is what I call the showstopper. This thing, this Impala just goes with the gold Dayton's, the paint, the pearlescent finish that matches it's a good one. I like that one. And then we have this Bel Air. This is based off of the Chip Foose Bel Air. The wheels are really small though. The Chip Foose one has way bigger wheels, but this is the closest I could get to the Chip Foose. So really like this one. Love how that came out. Then we have the Alpina garage. Just some Alpinas that I have, like the B3 right here, the green B7 over here, the blue B7. All right, and then over here I have the B3 E30 M3. I really love how that one turned out with the wheels. And then the Rebla GTS, another favorite of mine. Then moving on, we have some bikes. Got the Hakucho Drag, the Body Carbon. And a couple Japanese bikes over here. Enduro. Got the classic Ducati, a Kawasaki, another Ducati, then the racing version of the body, and then the regular body. Then we have the Chopper garage. Got the Nightshade over here. Got the rusty ass one right here. That's pretty cool. Got this one as well. I like that one. Then we have the orange, like a flame. Then we have this bike over here. No, not really a fan of that one. And then we have the Innovation, finishing it off. Then we have the Banshees. So what I did with the Banshees, I don't like the regular wheels, so I went ahead and did the tuner wheels, of course chrome, make it look more realistic. Then we have a Mustang, supposed to be a Celine, Charger, a Alpha. Then we have another BMW 7 Series, a Jaguar, another Charger, and a Schwarzer regular model, and a big black sedan Mercedes, the S600. We have a Fiat, Koduma Armored, a Pangeli, a Bifta, a Chameleon, which needs more love, a Range Rover, another Range Rover. This one has a matte white with the blue pearlescent, and a Dubsta, a and a straighter. Please like and subscribe for more content. And thank you so much for watching.